Hello, everyone. We have a crisis at hand, so I'm hoping that everyone is doing whatever they can to keep themselves and their families safe. The nation is at a time now when we need to be considerate of everyone else around us as well as about ourselves. So, therefore, maintain the social distance and do whatever you can to keep yourself and your family and everyone else safe. I'm making this voice note because I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about everything, but more specifically about children. Children, the school are closed at this time, right? And the reason why I'm very concerned about children is because I've had the experience that, and I know when I post this voice note and a lot of people hear it, some may feel upset about it, but the fact cannot be lie. I've seen it and I've heard it and I've counseled through it and I've seen it happen. Where some parents, like it or not, believe it or not, they can't stand their kids around them. They don't know how to handle their kids. That's why they feel relief when their kids are not around. Some of them, it's not purposely done by ignoring their kids. They just don't know how to raise the kids. That's why I think teachers should get more pay because, number one, they have your children from morning until afternoon, yeah? Sometimes until evening, yeah? And you as a parent, mostly have your kids on weekends or see your kids on weekends, if ever, yeah? So you hardly have even an interaction with your kids, yeah? So now that we're in this crisis, your kids will be there with you 24/7. I'm playing to you, please make some adjustment. Try to tolerate your kids. Do not abuse them in any way or form, neglect them or abandon them. Please, I'm begging you, take care of your kids. The second concern I have is relationship. In addition to abusing kids, I'm hoping that no partner is abusing each other. Yeah? Whether it's being male or female. Because believe it or not, like it or not, agree with it or not, some partners cannot stand being in the presence of each other all day. That's why you have some partners that work so hard. They left their house from early in the morning, and sometimes they purposely work overtime just to know that the other partner is sleeping by the time they reach home. Some partners, and this is for the female, this one is for the female, only like the men money. They only like the money that the men are working. They do not want to see the men around. Agree with me or not, like it or not, hate it upon it or not, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I've seen. And I'm talking factual because I've seen it. I've heard it, I've seen it happen, and I'm seeing it happen. Some female do not, wives mostly I'm seeing, do not like their partners around. And some partners do not like to be in the presence of their wives or significant other that they live with at home. So they rather work hard like an workaholic and so that they can have an excuse to stay at work. So now that we are under quarantine, the social distance is kind of impossible to keep away from your family, yeah? So, in the name of safety, for the sake of safety and peace, please, I'm begging you all, tolerate each other for a bit longer. Please, tolerate your kids and your partners for a bit longer. Your family members too, please. Your mother, father, please tolerate each other for a little longer. It will pass. This too will pass. No abuse, please. I feel it is safe to say that at the end of this quarantine, there are going to be some relationships that end in a divorce, separation, abuse, or they're going to come closer together. And I'm open for the latter. That with this quarantine and everyone is under one roof at the same time, that it brings you all closer together as a tight-knit family, friends, and loved ones. That's all I have to say for now. Be safe. Thank you. Hello, everyone.